Hello, my beautiful rainbow children. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Torah, of the Jewish text. I used, or the Old Testament of the Christian Bible. I used the King James Version of the Christian Bible to put together the prophecy of Israel from the scattered testimony of the various Old Testament prophets. It became the Book of Zion. When I first completed the Book of Zion, I found contained within it a set of instructions as to how to fulfill prophecy, and I was uniquely qualified to do just that. So I did. And as the very last thing I'm required to do in order to fulfill the prophecy of Israel, I am to publish peace. And so I am doing just that here on YouTube and social media by reading to you from the two manuscripts that I have written. The Potsmoker's Bible, which is the commentary and dissertation to the Book of Zion, which is written entirely in Bible verse, therefore unpublishable on its own. Now, I'm reading to you today from the 27th chapter of the Potsmoker's Bible. It contains the 24th and final chapter of the Book of Zion. It's called In the Last Days. And I was talking about the homeless in my last program. So I'm going to take up where I left off. I do not care how you feel about the homeless, how they repulse you, because you repulse us. The homeless will sleep in beds indoors. No exceptions. Of course, unless the homeless person requires an adjustment, requiring the outside sleeping. That is the only exception I would ever make. The reason that they're dirty is because you refuse to give them the means to wash. They are starving while you let food spoil in your refrigerators. No poor person will ever be allowed to suffer again on the planet Earth, period. So, go find a poor, lost, rejected, homeless, hopeless soul that you help put there. And you take them home. Clean them up. Look into their eyes and cry for your sin. We are a very shameful people. We allow atrocity. We promote suffering. We falsely believe that we are good. But our world reflects our true nature. Our air is poison. Our temperatures rising. Our water suffocating the fish in our oceans, which are dying. Our children are deformed, sick, malnourished, stupid, becoming stupid. Even as they wallow in body fat, they starve. We strip our earth with tools to dig out the remains of former lives to fuel our heartless desire for little bits of paper and cloth with little pictures on them. Open your eyes, my children. Every human with the light of true good in you. See what money has wrought. You are not without guilt. You cannot give to another your deeds. You must all pay your karmic debt in the end. Will it be the end of your blindness or the end of your life that lets you see what is true? what is real, and what is yours to own. Will you own the past or the future? If you own the past, go about your way. I will one day tread upon your ashes. But if you choose to actualize our future, then pray for me. Pray for you. Pray for your loved ones. Pray for the stranger and the poor. And pray for peace. Then your energy will be added to everyone else's who pray for the same thing. And we will save ourselves and our future together. By the time of my reading of this chapter, LOL. Oh, I hope to have the beginnings of the Foundation of Zion together, a group of guilds to coordinate projects and funds for the base of our national foundation. We will create our own underground infrastructure, not a political movement, but a social one, using unemployed people to address issues that the government ignores. So, where are we on that? LOL. Nowhere. Our first objective is to go camping. That sounds so mundane. Let's go camping. Out west in the state of Nebraska, there is a huge prairie preserve. I have thought that perhaps, in addition to our local campers, all who are needed first in Zion, the guild leaders, their core people and families, should camp there. That is where Kenny says we need to be. So, no UN steps for me to safeguard our campout. We have yet to decide the location, the exact location. But if you plan to camp out with us, then start saving up for the trip. Just save the money you would have spent on that glass bubble that you shouldn't buy anyway. Then I'll see you there. Until then, read the Torah, King James Version, whatever version you want. Just stop at the end of the Old Testament, please. Do some research into the Sabbath. Treat drugs as sacred. Learn to do 3 things. Speak good words, do good deeds, and have good thoughts. To do these 3 things releases you from karma and its effect. Our words judge us. Our deeds multiplies us. Our thoughts create who we are becoming. These are sacred truths. These are the guiding principles of Zion, the religion, per se. It is the social rule of the educated. We are these 3 things. By these 3 things, we actualize our lives. By these 3 things, we are judged. We are redeemed or condemned. And by these 3, we evolve. To speak is to finalize in reality the intent of your will. It is done and final. It can be reversed by, but it leaves a mark on reality, creating waveforms that interact with others, and which determines the finite outcome of everything. We are what we utter. Once spoken, it is recorded and forever bound in the matrix of reality. This overlays the quantum space that creates reality. A spoken word becomes reality. It becomes part of the matrix of the reality of all that is becoming. We create each moment of time by filling the one that is. Only what is actualized in spoken form projects our will into the next moment. What we say creates actual events that unfold. A happens because she said that. Words are a force of will. We project our will through speech and time. The saying of A creates the conditions of B. That's how reality works. Then there is what we do. What we say creates the situation from which we act. Our deeds are what we do. Our words project our will, but we physically create our world. Our deeds are the evolution of our will, but we use our bodies to do that which we will. We do what we desire. Once done, we are judged by it. We must reap what we have sown, pay the price for what we have done, or enjoy the fruits of our labors. This is karma in action. There is no mechanization of unity. Um, there is no mechanism of unity that can break the bond of reality. Physical reality is so intertwined with actual deeds that you are bound by your actual deeds and words. It is a bond of physical force. It binds you to life. You can't give that bond to another or forgive it away. Equal force must be used. No person can take that burden. You bear your sin. You are bound to it physically. Reap, repent, or karma will take you. Do good deeds. Think of all the wrong that you have done, what you witness, and what you allow. You are a witness also. We are judged by our deeds. To do a good deed is to repent from a past bad deed. At the end of each life, we are shown our deeds. Where you end up next depends on what you did before. Good deeds ensure a better future for you personally. Our goal is to become the best we can be at at whatever we do. Good deeds create good habits that helps us to realize our ambitions and goals. It's logical that a good deed will be a force for good. We create our reality by our actions and reactions. A positive action will help us to fulfill our dreams. You are at this moment the culmination of everything that you have ever said and done. You cannot take back an action once committed or a word spoken. It is solidified, entombed in the stone of manifest reality. Therefore, you judge yourself for all time with every action that you do and word that you say. So the next action you take becomes who you are. Who are you then? We are always becoming. From breath to breath, we actualize, we realize ourselves. So no one is without the innate power of the moment. If you do not like who you are at this moment, change who you are in the next. Do a good thing. Become better. Life asks no more of you. Live in the present moment. Act wisely. Become in this moment the best you. So may the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it, and make that your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. If you use drugs, stay happy and high. You have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote 2 books about it. My name is Zion. I love you way too much to ever say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.